Start with your why and become successful in every aspect of your life, by Simon Sinek. Have you ever realized what power the word why holds? What if I were to tell you that this single word held within it the capability of changing one's life, if used properly, that is. Such is the premise of the book Start With Your Why by Simon Sinek. And if you wish to find answers to your what, how, and why, stick around. Hello, and welcome back to Habits of Wealth. Today, let's delve into Simon Sinek's book and explore the Golden Circle model to make people take the actions they want. But before we begin, let me tell you that more such life-changing book summaries are on their way, so make sure you're subscribed. Let's begin. I ask, why did you open this video, whereas there are millions of others to choose from on YouTube? Everyone here has a purpose that links you together and makes you a part of one community. You're here because you want to reveal how to achieve success in every aspect of your life, isn't it? It's the why, the purpose-driven approach that gives you distinctive identification and lets you shine among a bunch of peers. To inspire, start with the clarity of why, says Simon Sinek, a leadership expert, who gave the word why a broader meaning and aligned it with the concept of the Golden Circle in his book. Start with why. How great leaders inspire everyone to take action. How you think, act, and communicate can inspire people. And how does it open doors of success for you? What is the Golden Circle concept? Sinek's Golden Circle concept illustrates how some brands are able to distinguish themselves among blizzards of other brands, and why there is such a disproportionate degree of influence among organizations. It also shows how leaders and organizations can inspire actions rather than manipulate people to act. And all this starts with a why, the why that truly aligns your strategies with your goals. All the successful organizations and inspiring leaders think, act, and communicate in the same fashion, yet different from the underdeveloped organizations. Sinek's concept of the Golden Circle was inspired by the golden ratio of early mathematics. He pens it down in his book as, like the golden ratio, which offers evidence of order in the seeming disorder of nature, the Golden Circle finds order and predictability in human behavior. Put simply, it helps us understand why we do what we do. The elements of the Golden Circle. Sinek presented his idea of inspiring people to act visually via 3 concentric circles: why, how, and what. The innermost or center circle is called why. The next exterior circle is marked how. And finally, the outermost circle is labeled what. Why. First comes the core of the model. Why? Why does your organization exist? Why should anyone care about you and your business? Why do you leave your bed early in the morning? Your answer might be to make a profit, but it has no place in the Golden Circle. The Golden Circle encourages you to think differently. Think different. Wait, has it reminded you of something? Yeah, it's Apple's slogan that thinks really differently and is stuck with the Golden Circle approach. Apple has never relied on, we sell gorgeously designed and user-centered computers, wanna buy? Instead, Apple started thinking about why and believed that customers support an organization more for emotional reasons rather than fulfilling their need for a MacBook. They support the company whose values and beliefs resonate with them. That's how Apple's core message sounds different. Sinek states Apple's message in the words, "Everything we do, we believe in challenging the status quo. We believe in thinking differently. The way we challenge the status quo is by making our products beautifully designed, simple to use, and user-friendly. And we happen to make great computers. Wanna buy one?" Why gives you purpose, cause, and belief that drives you to struggle for your goals. Articulating your why gives you the most effective approach to communicating in a way that inspires people to action. Starting with why helps you to gather people under the same cause that develops in them a sense of belonging. Sinek writes, when we feel like we belong, we feel connected and we feel safe. As humans, we crave the feeling and we seek it out. How? Next comes the how, which illustrates how organizations do what they do. How does your organization fulfill its goals, their strengths and values? In other words, how your organization achieves its why objectives. Whether you can call them a differentiating value proposition or unique selling proposition, hows are often given to explain how something is different or better. What? Most people lead their businesses with what, operating the circle from the outside in. Every leader or organization knows what it does. It represents whether the company sells a product or offers a service. Successful people and organizations express why they do what they do, rather than focusing on what they do. This is not an opinion, this is biology. Sinek identifies 2 parts of the human brain that correspond with elements of golden circles and human behavior of making actions. First is the neocortex. The neocortex is correlated with analytical and rational thoughts. It operates at the what level and doesn't drive behavior. The limbic brain. This part is located on both sides of our brain that controls emotional and behavioral responses. It induces feelings of trust and loyalty and drives our decision-making process. Thus, the limbic brain corresponds to the why level and how level to a little extent. Again, we feel more belonging and connected with people and organizations that think, act, and communicate the way we do. When you start thinking about why, you bring out your beliefs and causes that harmonize with people's values and beliefs. You tap into their innate drive and they develop a sense of affiliation and belonging to something beyond themselves. And in turn, you can easily persuade them to do what you want. Call to action. This concludes one more life lesson, which if applied correctly can alter the way you perceive most things. What do you think of Sinek's concept of starting with why? I'm curious to see your opinions in the comments. The link to Simon Sinek's book, Start With Why, is given in the description. See you in the next one.